Hello, my name is Chris Moberg and I teach in the marketing department at Ohio University. Welcome to the Marketing Strategy course. I'd like to spend a few minutes sharing a little bit about my personal and professional background. I grew up in Albuquerque, New Mexico and found myself at the University of New Mexico majoring in marketing as an undergraduate student. During my college years, my family moved to Cincinnati, Ohio, and I spent a lot of my summer breaks in Ohio, falling in love with Ohio as much as I did Albuquerque. When I decided to get my master's degree right away after college, I decided to go to Miami University, and I got my master's in business administration with a concentration in management. I had a wonderful opportunity after that MBA degree at Miami to teach for a year at Miami as an instructor in their marketing department. And this is where I first got the bug to be a teacher. After spending a year at Miami, I worked in sales for 2 years. And although I enjoyed parts of the sales job, I decided that that wasn't a good career fit for me. I then tried my hand at my own business, a retail business, and after a year and a half, I had to close that business. And as a lot of my friends said at the time, there's no such thing as failures, just learning experiences. And while that's true, that was a pretty tough experience for me to go through. So I found myself at 25 with a quarter-life crisis, and the one thing that I'd really enjoyed during my 4 or 5 years after college was teaching. And my wife and I decided to take a chance and make a long-term investment to go back and get my PhD. I finished my PhD in 2000 from Cleveland State University and have been a college professor ever since. When I was on the job market, I had several places that I could interview, and I ended up at Ohio University, and I've been teaching at Ohio University since 1999. I'm currently the chair of the marketing department since 1997, and enjoy teaching strategy and logistics and supply chain management courses. On a personal note, I met my wife during my senior year at the University of New Mexico, and we've been married since 1988. We have 2 children, a son, Kevin, who was born in 1997, and a daughter, Claire, who was born in 2000. As you can imagine, I spend a lot of free time going to kids' events, sporting events, dance recitals, cheerleading, and as any parent, I really enjoy doing those kinds of things. Personally, I really enjoy sports. I love college basketball, college football, professional football. My favorite team is the Ohio University Bobcats and anyone playing Ohio State University. Another passion of mine is music. I love going to see live music. I have several bands that are under the radar that I continue to follow, and one of my favorite things to do is to go to the local record stores and buy a new CD every month. I recently started collecting vinyl records. It's such a neat experience to go into a record store and see everybody's old vinyl records that they're selling to the record stores that have been in their basement, and there's lots of memories that are there, and I really enjoy doing that. I also love to travel, and anytime I can combine travel with my 2 passions of sports and music, it's a perfect weekend for me. So I spend a lot of time with friends and family traveling to different cities to watch sporting events or to see live music. In my free time, I try to stay reasonably in good shape by participating in a couple triathlons a year. And although I'm a very slow triathlete, I find that every time I finish an event, it's a pretty rewarding experience. Okay, so I hope you enjoy getting to learn a little bit more about my personal professional background. Whether I'm teaching undergraduate class or graduate class, I believe in spending part of the class time discussing personal and professional development. So I plan to spend a little bit more time telling you some of the stories and life lessons that I've learned and hoping to get to know you a little bit better during the course. Welcome to Marketing Strategy, and let's have a great term.